Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Zeba Siddiqui and today I'll be presenting on the topic using AI for vocabulary building and pronunciation practice. This topic is especially relevant in today's classrooms where learners are exposed to English in many contexts but often struggle to use it confidently. And as teachers, our responsibility goes beyond teaching values and we aim to help students communicate effectively in real life situations. So, artificial intelligence offers powerful tools that can bridge the gap between classroom instruction and real world fluency by providing continuous, interactive, and personalized language support. So, today we are going to learn how artificial intelligence can help us improve two very important language skills. The first being vocabulary building, and the second is pronunciation practice. Many students face difficulties such as limited vocabulary, incorrect pronunciation, fear of speaking English. So, AI tools make learning easy, interactive, and personalized. So, with the help of AI, you can learn anytime and anywhere without hesitation or fear of making mistakes. So, before we begin, let me ask you a question. How many of you use Google, mobile apps, or chatbots to learn English? You can message me in the chat box and write your answers. So, let's look at the introduction. Artificial intelligence refers to computer systems that can think, respond, and learn like humans. And in AI language learning, AI can, suggest new words, explain meanings in simple language. It can also provide pronunciation models. It can also correct errors instantly. And it can also give you personalized feedback. And here, English learners, they often struggle with vocabulary and pronunciation. So, in the learners, the fear of mistakes reduces speaking confidence. And here, artificial intelligence makes language learning easy and interactive. And artificial intelligence also supports anytime, anywhere learning. So, the question here is why are we discussing AI in language learning? So, many English learners face not a lack of interest, but they face a fear of making mistakes. So, particularly in pronunciation, and which lowers their confidence and willingness to speak. So, traditional methods, though important, can sometimes feel repetitive or rigid. So, the artificial intelligence changes this experience by making learning interactive, flexible, and learner friendly. And AI provides a safe, non judgmental environment where students can practice vocabulary and pronunciation repeatedly, anytime and anywhere. So, until they feel confident enough to speak publicly. Now, let's look at the AI in language learning. So here artificial intelligence imitates human thinking and responses. So at its core, you can say artificial intelligence in language learning functions like a virtual language tutor. It imitates human responses and it also adapts to individual learner needs. AI supports vocabulary expansion by suggesting appropriate words and correcting usage while also providing instant feedback on pronunciation. So, unlike conventional classrooms where feedback may be delayed, artificial intelligence allows learners to immediately identify errors and also improve them. And this personalized support helps students progress at their own pace and develop both accuracy and confidence in language use. Now we have AI tools for English learning. So here the ChatGPT for vocabulary and sentence formation can be used. So several AI-based tools are already familiar to us and they are also, easily accessible to students as well. So here we have some AI tools such as Google Dictionary and pronunciation features. They allow quick verification of meaning and also correct pronunciation. Then you have text to speech tools which help learners hear how written text should sound in natural speech. And there are also specialized AI apps which are designed for phonetics and accent training. And additionally, ChatGPT plays an important role by generating vocabulary lists, also creating contextual examples, and assisting students in forming grammatically correct and meaningful sentences. Now, let us understand how AI helps specifically in vocabulary building. So, here AI helps, learning new words with meanings and examples. So when it comes to vocabulary building, AI goes far beyond simple word meanings. It introduces words in context, and it also provides example sentences and helps the learners understand usage across different situations. And so the students can explore synonyms, antonyms, and collocations, which deepens their lexical knowledge. Then we have some interactive quizzes and exercises, which also reinforce learning and improve retention. So, as a result, vocabulary learning becomes meaningful as well as long lasting rather than mechanical memorization. Now, we have the classroom activity. In this, we are going to study the vocabulary practice. So, let us consider a simple yet effective classroom activity using AI. So, the teacher can ask students to use an AI tool to generate vocabulary related to a specific topic, such as education or technology. And here the students then read the meanings, and then they also observe example sentences and create their own sentences using the new words. And then this activity, promotes collaboration, active participation, and also higher order thinking. And in this classroom activity, most importantly, it shifts learners from passive recognition of words to active and confident usage. Now we have using AI for pronunciation practice. So here what we are going to see is that the listening to correct pronunciation models is very important. So pronunciation, as you know, is often the most challenging and anxiety provoking aspect of language learning. AI helps overcome this barrier by offering learners accurate pronunciation models for both British and American accents. And the students, here they can listen, they can repeat as well as practice words multiple times without the fear of embarrassment. And the AI tools also help learners focus on stress, rhythm, and intonation, which are, as you know, very crucial for clear communication. And this repeated and fear free practice, it gradually builds confidence among students, and it also improves spoken fluency. So now we have used AI for pronunciation practice, and after using that, we can give some classroom activity to the students. So here the students listen to AI pronunciation of a word, and here the students, they repeat the word aloud, and then after repeating the word aloud, AI helps them identify errors, and then it automatically, builds confidence in speaking among students. Now let's look at the benefits of AI in language learning. So here you can see it encourages self-learning and independence. So it also boosts learners' confidence, and it also supports slow and shy learners. And AI in language learning, it also makes learning, engaging as well as student-centric. Now let's look at the role of teacher in AI-based learning. So basically the use of AI in language learning brings several benefits. It encourages self-learning, it boosts confidence, and it also provides special support to slow and shy learners, making the classroom more inclusive and student-centered. But in all those scenarios, AI does not replace the teacher, and this is very important. So the teacher's role becomes that of a facilitator and guide, ensuring ethical use, encouraging critical thinking, and also preventing overdependence on technology. And this approach, aligns strongly with NEP 2020, which emphasizes digital literacy, innovation, as well as meaningful integration of technology in education. Now let's look at the AI and NEP 2020. So NEP 2020, it emphasizes basically, technology integration, and it also focuses on digital literacy and innovation. Then it also promotes learner-centered education, and here artificial intelligence also supports modern teaching learning practices. Now with this, we have come to the conclusion. So to conclude, we can say that artificial intelligence has the potential to make English language learning more effective, engaging, and confidence building. And through responsible use of AI tools, students can improve their vocabulary, pronunciation, and overall communication skills. And by the end of such lessons, learners become more independent and comfortable using English in real life situations. And as teachers, our goal is not to replace traditional methods but to integrate AI thoughtfully while remaining central to the teaching learning process. So now we have some AI demonstration. Here we have some of the vocabulary prompts which you can give to AI. So in the prompt one, you can give AI suppose five new vocabulary words which are related to education with meanings and example. And then what you can do, you can use the word suppose innovative in a short conversation. So then in prompt 3, you can create a short vocabulary quiz with answers. So in this way, you can practice your vocabulary. Then we have AI demonstration for pronunciation prompts. So here in prompt 1, you can pronounce the word. And then in prompt 2, you can read this sentence aloud with correct pronunciation. And then prompt 3, you can help me improve my stress and intonation. So in this way, you can enhance your vocabulary and pronunciation using AI. So now the final reflection and learning outcomes. So the final reflection and learning outcomes here is that the students understand how AI can support vocabulary building and pronunciation practice. And the students, they also become confident in using AI tools for self-learning. And the students, they also improve their pronunciation through repeated AI-based practice. And the teachers reflect on integrating AI responsibly in classroom teaching. And then at last, AI enhances learning while the teacher remains central to the process. So this was basically the final reflection and learning outcomes. And this was all about, and this was the short presentation on using AI for vocabulary building and pronunciation practice. So thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so in reflection, I strongly believe that the responsible integration of AI in language classrooms can make learning more inclusive, engaging. So in reflection, I strongly believe that the responsible integration of AI in language classrooms can, make learning more inclusive, engaging, as well as effective. And, when blended with traditional teaching methods, AI becomes a meaningful tool that enhances learning outcomes while preserving the human values of education. So this was all I wanted to say. So thank you, everyone.